Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I'm that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So let's talk about it today. And today's topic is going to be forget a best friend. Okay? Forget a best friend. I don't want no best friend. You know who my best friend is? My husband and my children. That's who my best friend is. That's the ones I'm checking for. That's the one that's going to check me. That's the ones I'm going hard in these streets about. That's it. You know, you don't need no best friends. You don't have your best friend is the person that mean you the best. That's your best friend. And a lot of times our friends in the street, they don't mean us they best. A lot of times our friends in the streets hate our guts, don't like us. If they knew something, they wouldn't help us. If they see us with a booger in our nose, they ain't even gonna say nothing. If they see our wig on crooked, they ain't even gonna say nothing. If our baby edges ain't laid right, if they do know something, they ain't gonna help you. I know a lot of women like that. They want to smile up in your face. Oh, we best friends. No, we not, bitch. You not my best friend. What have you done for me lately? Nothing. So how you my best friend? You need to learn to try these friends. These people that holler about they mean you well and all this. Said best friend who? Your best friend? And that's what we're talking about today. So I got to pay these bills. queenfromcreation@gmail.com. If you want to email me, we can talk. Or queenfromcreation@nicolearcher.com. NicoleArcher.com is my business page. We have the Average Woman Podcast on Facebook. I am the Average Woman channel on YouTube. I am your sister from a different mister. Let's do this. We'll be right back after these messages. Sorry about the motorcycle in the background. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. All right, and we are back, and today we're talking about forget a best friend. Forget a best friend. What you need to be focused on is building up your house. Building up your house in the time to withstand these times out here. We running around wild like it ain't nothing these days. You know, I heard something that was just terrible. I heard that I was watching a news clip, and it was some kids this day in the Bronx in New York beat up, terrorizing old people. Ladies, we have raised our children to be heartless monsters. We have raised our kids to be heartless monsters. So I'm still devastated about that. How did we forget to teach our kids basic manners to learn to respect and love one another? Our kids don't give a damn about nothing no more. They just out here, they just wilding because we so busy chasing penis. We don't even have no time to even pay them no attention. Or we in our feelings because we mad because they developing in the young men and women that we fucked up, y'all. We fucked up. And now our old grandmamas and granddaddies and shit being terrorized by our children, teenagers. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So I just had to get that off me because that was just bothering me. Y'all make sure y'all tell y'all kids to be good people. To treat people how you want to be treated, to respect their elders and adults, so that their days will be long. If you care about your kids, you better tell them right. All right. So, and that gets me to my point. Forget a friend. I want to turn that, forget the other word, but for purposes, I got to share this stuff. I ain't gonna curse, but forget a friend. A friend ain't, you ain't talking about your kids, your man, your sisters, try a friend. Try a friend. Make sure that when times get hard for you, that friend holds you down, or that friend got some good words for you. Make sure that don't call a friend if they do you wrong in your face. It makes me sick to my stomach, let me tell you. So I had some friends, a lady I was trying to befriend, but the problem with her is I mean you good, but you don't mean me good. If you know anything, if you know a girl who doing braids for the low, or anything that could hook me up, you ain't gonna tell me about it. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. But you'll be the type of person, I'm sitting here giving you game, because your love life is a disaster. You are everything. You are everything that a man don't want. Everything that you sit here and tell me, I'm listening. You doing shit that ain't no man gonna wife you doing. So I'm here trying to help you with some major game, because you got to get it together, sister. But you don't mean me no good. I'm the only one who sit here and listen to all your freaky tales and all the crazy, because you wilding out here in these streets. See, I'm home with my man, but you wilding in these streets. You riding around and getting it. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got no class with the shit. But you think that you got class, but you ain't got no class. So here it is, a classy lady like me, non-judgmental, will never tell your business to nobody. I'm sitting here entertaining you when I could be doing something else, meaning you good, telling you, nah, you got to do it like this, and you got to say it like that, and you got to move like this and this and this. You go out and do what I say, it works, but you don't feel no homage because of that. Ain't nobody putting you up on free game, telling you nothing these days to make you better. That works. So when you got somebody in your ear really trying to put you up on game and help you out, you should appreciate that. People at like conversation and people talking to you, meaning you well, is free. That ain't free. You could barely understand what the teacher's trying to teach you in school. And they ain't really teaching you nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get our mind right when it comes to stuff like that. When somebody like really putting that game on you, trying to help you, you need to take that and run with it. You need to listen to what they say, because game is not free. The game is to be sold, not told, according to what the players say back in the day, Because real game and real love and real words and good intentions will change your life. It'll change your life. So how dare you take that for granted like that ain't nothing? If somebody critique you or somebody telling you something, they telling you that to make you better, not worse. And if they ain't telling you nothing, that mean that they don't give a damn about you, because truth and words the truth is love. Because I don't have to say shit. I could just watch you walk on off. I could watch you grab the baking soda and you think that's sugar and put it in your food, or I could say something. A lot of y'all will watch the girl put the baking soda in there and don't say nothing, because that's the kind of dirty heifers y'all is. And shame on you for being that way. How you walk past a sister like she ain't you and you ain't her. That girl got the same struggles you got. And the only reason why she pissed off, because she tired of fucking with people that done hurt her feelings. If a woman see you and she broke down, smile at her. Smile at your sister, because she going through the same shit you going through. And she might need a hand, even if she don't know it. I'm not walking past my sister's. I'm not meeting another sister with fringes and not getting her phone number like that's common. She done made a commitment to the Most High God that she gonna be his daughter. So I gotta get her number, because she not normal. It's not normal to find a woman that generally gives a damn about you. Your friend ain't no friend if she eyeballing and trying to sleep with your man. That'll never be a friend. That's always an enemy. I'm never, ever, ever. I told you, one thing that my friends don't ever have to worry about is me trying to mess with their man. If I'm your friend, it's 3 things that I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna tell on you. I ain't gonna sleep with your man, and I ain't gonna steal from you. That's the basics. And we can edit the relationship as we go through. But I ain't gonna never come to your house and covet nothing that I see that you got going on. I'm always gonna be happy for you and respectful to you and your man and your children and your home. That's the basics as a woman that you supposed to give anybody. The basics. You ain't got no business eyeballing my man, and I don't play sneaky games. And I suggest you don't either. Don't tempt these devils. Don't tempt them. Don't tell her, I want you to play this game. I want to play a trick on my man to see. Nah, we ain't doing that shit. Because once you start that, you open up the door to bullshit. You open the door to bullshit. A real woman, if you and her talking, you my homegirl, and you like, girl, yeah, I met this dude on the internet. That I'm like, hold up. I'm going to listen to what you got to say. But I'm going to tell you straight up, why would you do that? Why would you even be entertaining somebody when you got a man at home? If he looking for a woman, put him off for so-and-so. She ain't got no man. She looking for somebody. But you got somebody. Why would you fuck up what you got at your house for anything and anybody? That shows that you don't appreciate anything, because it's hard to have something these days. And when you have something, when you able to build something with a man and y'all happy, you should hold on to that and protect that with your life, because that's not common. That's not common. You should go hard when a man done put you in a place and y'all got an apartment together and y'all trying to have something and y'all raise the kids. You should go hard to love him. Whatever the fuck it take to make him to stay, that's how you roll. You cut them friends off. If you need $20 from a friend, that's good. But all this here, we hanging out every day. I'm leaving the kids with him because I want to hang out with you. No, I'm with him every day. If you get a man, you could come over and we can have date night, or I'll cook some dinner for us at the house. Or if we get a babysitter, mama want to watch the kids, we'll go out together or something like that. With your man, you bring your man, because you're not hanging out with me and my man, because this is my man. I don't want you flirting in his face, because we got to have order, ladies. I shouldn't have to worry about if I go to the bathroom, you trying to give my man fellatio. If it is, you ain't gonna be up in my spot, because this my man. Get your own. If you don't know how to get your own, I got some great videos on my channel. Girl, listen, I can help you get a man. I'm telling you, help you get a man by getting your mind right. I can help you get a man by helping you get your mind right. I ain't got the answers to everything, but I can help you get a man. I can help you get your mind right to get a man. But it's going to require you understanding that you're going to have to calm your persona. You're going to have to calm that persona down a little bit, because you're just being a little bit too damn extra. And men don't like extra women. They don't. Men like women that's level-headed and reasonable and rational. Yeah. Men like women who don't have to go put on cake face and work her hocus pocus to feel good about herself, period. So, and that's what we're striving to be. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfect. What the fuck is perfect? There is no perfect. Perfect is a Fig Newton illusion of your damn mind. There is no perfect. There is just you, period. There is just me. I'm not perfect. I ain't trying to be perfect, but I know what's right and what's wrong. And you gotta work toward what's right, even if it don't feel good all the time. It don't feel good for me to accept the fact that I done just put on too much weight. I'm too big. And my husband, he done lost a lot of weight, and he's shorter. So I gotta tighten up. I want to still be the woman that he desires. How my husband feels about me matters to me. Even if he gonna say it anyway, I love you where you are, I love you, he gonna do all that there. But I understand that I want to play my part and be something good for him too. You gotta care about your husbands. That's your best friend. Understanding what he wants and what he needs, you make your man your best friend. You talk to him, you rely on him, you get paper with him, you keep it 100 with him. Because he ain't going to put his homeboys in front of you once you become his woman. You ain't going to never have to worry about that. Once you become a man's woman, you his priority. But don't manipulate him. because that's the case. If he want to go out with the boys, you should let him go out with the boys. You understand? Let him go out and still feel like he can breathe some. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out or none of that there. You know, if you got to have your girls' night or, you know, mom's night or whatever, that's fine. But don't make the shit so often, because at the end of the day, they got more responsibility. They got more pressure on them than we do. If you raise your kids right, your kids shouldn't be stressing you out. You should love to have your kids around. Your kids should be a blessing. You should be making TikTok videos of your kids all day long because they're so wonderful. But a lot of times is you done fucked your child up. So they a problem. You ready for them to go. You cussing them out. You have zero patience. You ain't got no patience for your kids, but you got patience to sit down and put a wig in for 3 hours. But as soon as little Jerry say he ready for something to eat, you cussing him out, fussing at him, hollering at him, screaming at him. We can't have that. We got to stop that, because your words, they matter. And you don't talk to your best friend like that when she asking you to come pick her up 4 o'clock in the morning because some dude done threw him out of his car. You don't curse her out. So don't do your children like that. Have patience for them. You know, those your best friends. Those the ones that's going to look out for you in the later days. Not your homegirl. As soon as your homegirl get a man, she going to cut you the fuck off, because she don't want you around her man. Period. And if she try and listen. And if, you know, if you love your best friend so much, you know, you can definitely go ahead and be a sister wife. You know, y'all get y'all one man and y'all be everything this one man needs. It is possible that men will not mind you and your best friend being his wife, and y'all taking care of him and loving him. I mean, it will get interesting. You know what I'm saying? So you can that is definitely an option. But other than that, you're going to have to cut that umbilical cord with your homegirl eventually if your goals is to be with somebody and have somebody. Her goal is going to have to be to cut you off, because at the end of the day, how can I put you before my man? It's not going to happen. You can't put anything before your man if you want him to be with you. Like when I was single for a while, like if my man called me, well, we was dating. If me and my homegirls or my colleagues from work, we would decide we want to go out or whatever. Like if he called, he like, y'all want to come over? I'll holler at you ladies later. That's how I go. My friends will tell you to this day, I done canceled on them. Like, I just give them $20. Here, take a round, buy a round of drinks on me. You know, this was back in the day, so drinks wasn't expensive as they is now. So, you know, we get towed up on $20 from where I'm from. So, like, buy a round of drinks on me. But I got this man coming over. He coming over to hang out with us to stop. I'm good. You know, my priority's straight, because my number one priority is to keep me a man. You know what I'm saying? So whatever plans I got with somebody else, hanging out, whatever, if he takes precedent over all that, you know, because my priority's straight, because I'm going to let him know, look, I got nothing but time for you, baby. I got nothing but time for you. You know, that's where your priorities would be. That's how you take yourself off the market, how you stop being single. You commit yourself to loving and pleasing this man. That's a whole exciting adventure along in itself, ladies. That's a whole exciting adventure. That's something you ain't never embarked upon. That's something your mama ain't never embarked upon. Just looking at this man as a endless puzzle of knowledge and, you know, mystery and opportunity. That's your other half right there. But you rather chase behind these girls. These girls ain't got nothing for you. I told you, they'll let your wig be crooked and won't even say nothing. They'll have your wig crooked, your eyebrows will be messed up, you will have a stain on your outfit, they gonna tell all your business. You know, so that's not no friend. Your best friend is always gonna be your man. The one that holds you down, the one that come and get you when you done been fighting in the streets and done went to jail. The one that's going to feed you, the one that's going to love you, if you give that back to him. And a lot of y'all don't even want to give that, because that's too much. But you're never going to get anything back if you're not willing to give yourself. Because that's the greatest gift that you can give somebody, is your love, your attention, your wisdom, your knowledge. Commit yourself. My husband would not be here to this day If he didn't have me standing by his side, being there for him, supporting him through his stem cell transplant, like bone marrow transplant, chemo, radiation, recovery. We're in recovery now, So he needed me to put myself aside, put Nicole aside. I know you got a lot of stuff you want to do right now, Miss Nicole, but I need you to put that aside, and I need you to take care of me right now. Without saying that, I just know that right now, this is something that's going to need my undivided attention. So I'm going to have to put some things on hold to take care of him, because he's my number one priority. And that's what I did. And I will do it again and continuing to do it. I love him more than I love anything else that I got going on. So I'm going to give him everything, because without him, I don't feel complete at this point in my life. Understand? So he is my other half. And I rely on him mentally, spiritually, socially. He keeps me grounded. That's my ride or die. So when my ride or die needs me, I'm going to be there to show up and show out for him. Right? I'm going to always mean him well and ain't going to complain about it. I ain't going to complain about what I do, because that's what I'm supposed to do. You ladies supposed to be giving yourself to these men to be partners, to be their partner, to help them be better men, to help them be there for our kids. But we so busy, I don't know what we out here looking for. But whatever it is, you ain't gonna find it. Because there ain't nothing but death and foolishness out here in these streets. The best thing you could do is go home and find some happiness with your husband, and just pray that God bless y'all and make it through the times to come. And with that, ladies, I say shalom.